It seems a fair report of the escape. Everything's here as far as we know. There are no names. No one seems to be responsible.
What's going to happen to Frankie and Doreen? They're neither of them very bright. What we university-trained theorists call disadvantaged. They'll be caught, brought back here, and given longer sentences. Even in their wildest dreams, they must have known that. They were sent here for 3 reasons. To be punished, to protect the public, and to be rehabilitated. The last is obviously a joke. Tell me, Meg, do you think I'm an idealistic theorizer?
It's a difficult job. I mean, you can hardly win with these women. I mean, you try to be fair and give them the benefit of the doubt and they call you soft, or you're as hard as nails and you're a mean bitch. I don't know.
I'm not seeking your approval, Meg.
I know.
Hi.
Look, I could have done that.
Oh, it wasn't fair. Besides, you look so sweet when you're sleeping.
Reckon?
Uh-huh. Oh, you're looking for a job.
Yeah, I thought I'd see what was offering. Bloody waste of time. Every ad's the same. Experienced applicants only, qualifications necessary. And how's a bloke supposed to get a start?
Oh, something will turn up.
Don't see how.
Look, I bought some cute things for our picnic.
Look, we're going to have to call that off.
Doug, why?
I've got to go out. We'll eat when I get back.
Where are you going?
Just out. I won't be long, only an hour or 2. Bernie's going to introduce me to this bloke about a job.
Oh, what sort of a job?
Oh, in a factory. Well, you never know. There might be something in it. What do you reckon, eh? On the assembly line today, managing director tomorrow. Well, I've got to do the right thing now that I'm an old married man.
And make sure you remember that.
I do.
Listen, I think I'll call Meg Jackson and tell her about us getting married.
Who's she?
Oh, Doug, I told you, one of the warders at the prison. She tried to help me. Oh, she was really good to me.
Look, I don't know, Lynn. I don't trust people like Screws and people like that.
Oh, come on, it can't do any harm.
All right, but don't go inviting her around for tea or anything like that. And don't tell her where you are. Be sticking her beak in before you can turn around.
Oh, no.
Look, they make me nervous, all right? Now, I'll see you later.
The new regional officer starts tomorrow. Her name's Jean Vernon. I'm told she's very enthusiastic. Governor's office.
Oh, it's Lynn Warner, Mrs. Davison.
Oh, good morning, Lynn.
Could I please speak to Mrs. Jackson?
Yes, she's here.
Thank you.
Lynette Warner.
Lynn, how are you?
Oh, I'm terrific, thanks, Mrs. Jackson. Just terrific.
Well, that's good to hear. Home with your mum and dad?
No, I had to leave them, but something wonderful's happened. I got married yesterday.
Married? Well, that was fast work.
Oh, no, I suppose it was a bit, but everything's fine. We didn't meet too long ago, but there didn't seem any reason to put it...
How does he feel about the baby?
Oh, that's all right. He understands.
Well, I wish you all the luck in the world, Lynn.
Thanks. I just wanted to tell you. Bye.
Was Lynn? She hung up.
She didn't waste any time.
No, she sounds deliriously happy. Oh, it was about time something good happened for her.
She deserves it, if anyone does. Where were we? Oh, yes, the regional officer. She's asked for room to work in the prison. I'm giving her Bill's old office.
Oh.
Meg, I had to put her somewhere.
No, it's all right. I know. Life goes on, etc., etc. I suppose you want me to get Bill's things out of there?
If you'd prefer someone else.
No, I'll do it. That reminds me, I want some leave. I'm hardly seeing Marty and, well, just at the moment, I thought perhaps he and I might go away somewhere.
Well, it's rather difficult right now, but I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
All right, the woman escaped. She might have done that anyway. Why are you blaming yourself?
I'm sure it was because of what happened. Well, I'm not saying it was all my fault, but if I'd reacted differently...
Oh, how differently? Said, Frankie, I don't share your feelings, but here I am. I mean, altruism is one thing, but that's going a bit far.
She called me a tease. I knew how she felt about me, and I jumped as if I'd been stung when she touched me. You know, a lot of that goes on in here amongst the women.
Yes?
It's the only way many of them have of expressing affection or love. I'm not idealizing it, but...
What are you getting at?
I'm just saying that in some limited way I understand, that's all. I couldn't be like that. Maybe it's wrong. The church says so, but I understand.
Yes, all right. But you can't let this stop you from going ahead with what we discussed before.
Teaching some of the others?
Yes, exactly. I can okay it with Mrs. Davidson. She'd be more than happy to let you go ahead.
Yes, I'm sure she would.
It would make me happy, too.
Would it?
Yes, of course. I don't want to see you sitting around wasting your time and your talents. It's obvious.
You're right.
Good. Well, then let's start by seeing what the level of interest is.
I think you're in for a big disappointment.
Well, possibly, but we don't know till we try, do we?
You sound like a cricket coach.
Do I?
But I'll go along with it anyway.
Good.
Oh, Marilyn. Oh, sorry. I've been meaning to ask you something, all right?
Yeah?
Well, you know how you were teaching Frankie Doyle how to read? Are there other sorts of things you can show a person?
Depends what it is, I guess.
Well, there's this thing called bookkeeping, about money, I think.
You want me to teach you bookkeeping? Okay, fine.
Fantastic.
You thinking of going into business?
Well, maybe I am. I just don't want to be stupid all of my life. You must be a real good teacher.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you must be. Anyone who could teach Frankie Doyle must be good. Brave, too.
Not really.
Oh, come on. She's a bloody maniac. I just hope they don't catch her till I'm outside. Oh, sorry. You weren't a friend of hers, were you?
No, no, not really. I just got to know her a bit. When do you want to start?
Now?
Well, did you see Bernie?
Yeah, I saw him.
And? Oh, what's the matter?
Nothing.
Well, is there a job?
Yeah.
What sort?
Factory, like I said.
Oh, when could you start?
I'll at the pens.
What on?
Oh, we got to get a few things sorted out. Look, Lynn, supposing I did get this job, now what good would it do, eh?
What good, Doug? I mean, we could start saving.
No, look,
and
I'll tell you what. I'd be slaving me guts out for a fat joker or other. Now, we haven't got a home, you've got a baby coming. All right, you're going to give the kid away, but there's still doctor's bills and paying off the car and worrying. What a life. I don't know, Lynn. I just reckon that we deserve better after what we've been through.
Maybe we do, but no one's going to do it for us. That's life.
Well, it doesn't have to be. There's other ways. They're not exactly legal, but they're a bloody sight easier.
Doug, not again. What are you talking about?
Nothing. I was just thinking.
Now, this column here is for money coming in, okay?
Okay.
Now, let's suppose there's a business,
An electrical business, say?
if you like.
Called Cook's Electrical.
Okay. Now, let's suppose Eddie does a job and he sends a person a bill.
Ooh, risky. I always ask for cash on the nail.
Yes, well, that was probably best, but this is a bit different. Now, let's say the bill comes to $500.
$500? I could make that in a few days. Oh, sorry. I've got to stop thinking that way.
And out of the 500, we have to take expenses, so we'll use these two columns here. Now, what
Okay.
sort of expenses would Eddie have in the business?
A wire?
Wire.
What about the van?
Yeah, right.
Karen, do you think it's good for a girl to get mixed up in her husband's business?
Could bring them closer together.
Yeah, right. Come in.
You wanted to see Mr. Cook?
Yes. However, there's no need to detain you, Miss Bennett.
No. You have been spending an enormous amount of time in the prison lately, Mr. Cook.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to meet the bloke who put the wiring in here.
Oh?
Yeah, he must have been an apprentice or something. You're lucky you haven't had a fire. Well, you got overlapping circuits, lousy insulation. It's all a bit of a risk.
But it's worked out rather well for you, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, a long contract never went astray.